Most players think that training harder things will make you better and improve your mechanics. And yeah, they'll probably improve your mechanics, but you probably won't see them in rank. Like, to activate your mechanics, you need to do things like this. You need to be comfortable to do this and hit this to open space and then like shoot this to the left side. And so you also need like soft touches like this into like a catch, into a flick. You need basic things that chain together well on the ground. You don't just always need to go off the wall. You need to work on both, right? You need to have a balance. So I'm not just good in the air, I'm good on the ground. Right? Like I'd probably say I'm better on the ground, to be honest. I practice more things on the ground just because it's more common to be on the ground, right? Like when are you ever on the wall? Like 10 to you probably go off the wall one time every single game, and most of the time you get pre-jumped, especially in twos. Another thing I want to talk about is how people just get too many touches and how people just spin way too much. Like right here, you could stop spinning and then flip reset. I see people like cut off their flip reset and like they have to spin again. And they have to get like another touch just to get the flip reset, and it just makes it super awkward. If I was just like barely learning air dribbles and um, getting comfortable going off the wall, what I would do is just break it down. I would just aim towards the ball and then boost to the ground. And let's say I'm like at a higher level, I'd get a flip reset and I wouldn't use it. I just go on the ground. Because what you're doing is you're reinforcing good patterns. Let me turn down my music. What you're doing is you're reinforcing good patterns. Let's say you get a flip reset and you end up using it and then you like miss. And you get like a really bad recovery and everything. And then let's say you do it again over and over. Then you're just reinforcing that bad pattern over and over. And this is what I do instead. I get a flip reset and I don't use it. I'm just reinforcing the pattern of me getting the flip reset. And once I'm comfortable enough at getting the flip reset, you see how I'm still not comfortable? Once I'm comfortable at getting the flip reset, and by the way, I'm SSL. I'm GC3 Division 3, 1800. Should be at SSL. If you check my tracker, I've won like pretty much every single game. I just haven't played enough. Just because I I value quality over quantity, and so I'd rather play less and improve more than play more and improve less. If that makes sense. So by you doing less, for example, by you doing less, you improve more. It sounds super weird, trippy, but it's just true. Think about it like this. Most people do this and they just spin the entire way, right? What pros do is they do it simpler. They don't air roll, right? They use as little amount of resources as possible, as little boost as possible, as little spins as possible. And then you use it once you get a really good setup just to reinforce you actually using the flip reset. So you don't always not use the flip reset. You have to use it at some point. I'm just saying that if you want to reinforce the pattern of you getting the flip reset, and like let's say you want to also reinforce the pattern of you getting a musty flick, then you focus on the setup. You don't actually do it yet. So let's say I want to get good at a double flip reset. Then you get good at the flip reset first. You get good at the first touch. You get good at aiming towards the ball under it. And then you can like visualize yourself getting into the position to flip into the ball again, like that. And once you're in a good spot, then you do it. I recommend you guys to isolate your mechanics. And this isn't the best example. I would isolate something different, like more ranked realistic. So, by the way, this is like what most people train, right? Like they do like the hardest things. This is just something I do just to sharpen up my mechanics just because I'm already like pretty high. What I would do though, if I was actually trying to get better, even right now at my skill level, is like things like this, like on the ground, the ball's in front of you, and I'll try and simplify it for every single rank in a way that SSLs will actually benefit from this. And so what you want to do is take the slowest approach possible. Get a flip reset and then don't use it. So this is me just getting on, by the way, and you'll see me warm up as the video goes on. So you could also simplify the game again. And so it's all about simplification. If your setup feels weird and awkward like right now, my control feels weird like right now I can't really aim towards the net. And so what I do, even as a low SSL, I still struggle with these things because they aren't practiced enough. People just like going off the wall, and like me, like I like having fun, right? Like I like improving my mechanics, but if you actually want to get really good at the game, you need to do things that you actually see in game. And so that's things like this, like flicks. I'm pretty good at flicks. I'm trying to get good at double jumping like this, just to do something that every single person can do. Everyone can do this. Everyone can get to a point where they do this. It might take a day, but everyone will be able to do this if you follow exactly what I'm trying to do. And so I take a slow first and I dribble around the field with no boost. And I have an intention, right? So you guide the ball with the corner of the front car. So you use the front of your car just to move the ball around. And then once you're comfortable enough with that, you use it. So just like the flip reset analogy, it's the same thing, right? You get the flip reset and you don't use it. Right here, you're just dribbling it and you're not flicking it yet. And then it comes to a point where you have to use it, right? Once you feel comfortable enough, you use it. And this just makes you more consistent. But honestly, I'd probably say I'm warmed up right now and I could go play rank. I wouldn't recommend you guys warm up for like 40 or like an hour. It just burns out your fingers, and by the time you get into ranked, you're like stressed, you're anxious. You're kind of like reacting to the ball. You want to perfect your touches, if you know what I mean. Like you're just too tunnel visioned on your touches, and you want to make everything work out.